How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I do appreciate you guys being here. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. I know I am. I'm feeling a little better, so yeah, I'm here recording. So yeah, guys, I haven't told you guys a story in a little while, so I kind of wanted to tell you guys a little story. And because Halloween is about to be here, I think it'll be tomorrow. I thought I'd tell you guys a little bit of a scary story that happened to me. Now, to begin and to start and to let you all know, I do not believe in ghosts. I do not believe in the supernatural. I do not believe in none of this stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, there's been countless of things that have happened to me, and everybody tries to explain it to me, my wife, and everybody tries to explain how this is supernatural or how this is some kind of ghost or something like that. But in my opinion, there's always something logical to all these scary stories, right? But I'm going to tell you guys a story anyway, just because it is in the spirit of Halloween, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Guys, do me a favor, guys. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, guys, subscribe. Click on that notification bell, guys, so that you guys don't miss a single upload, guys. If you guys like what you're watching and what you're hearing, click on that notification bell. Leave me a like. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know if you ever had anything like this happen to you. Okay. All right. So here we go, guys. So yeah, several years back, I used to work as a security guard, and my shift that they picked for me, or that they gave me, I was a supervisor. I used to supervise about 20 other security guards, right? And my shift was from 7 o'clock at night to 3 o'clock in the morning, right? That was my shift. I used to work for a school district. So anything that was in town, any school that was in town, there was a couple of elementary schools, the high school, and then I think we had like two different junior highs. Those were my schools that I would take care of by myself. I had another partner, and we'd separate, or we split the city right down the middle, and he would take half the schools and I would take the other half. And any school that was in the outskirts, that was around, out in the country, that was not in the city or out of town, we had stationary guards that would just, they would just be there all night and take care of the schools, right? So, but anything inside of town and inside the city pertained to myself and my partner. So, like I said, we would kind of split it down the middle. And there was this one particular school that was kind of, I guess it was considered city, but it was kind of out of town. But it was like way out of town, man. Like it was like way out there, man. And it was an elementary school. And there was no stationary guard in this particular school. Why? I couldn't tell you why. I just know that it pertained to me, that I was the one that had to go check it, And because that school was out of town, it was way out there. And of course, my shift started at 7. So there was teachers there. So we couldn't go check that school right off as soon as we got there. We start with the schools that were around the city, the schools that we know that teachers weren't going to be there, that they were gone or whatever, We start checking those schools. We would, part of our jobs was to close the gates, and set the alarms, make sure all the doors were locked, all the windows were closed. So we would be in the middle of the night, pitch dark, if you've ever been to a school or you've seen a school, that the lights they have are very dim. They're not even very bright, So we used to have to walk around the outside of the school, make sure all the doors were locked, then come around the front of the school, set the alarm, leave the school and lock the gate. That's the way it was set up. Well, this one particular school that was way out there, out of town, I mean, it was pitch dark, man. Like I'm telling you, there was like no houses near it. It was the closest house to the school was probably, I don't know, a mile or so, somewhere around there. This school was so close to the border. In my opinion, they should have had an overnight guard there, but they didn't. So that's the way they chose to do it, or whatever, So yeah, it was like real close to the border. So anytime we'd go to check the school, we would go around midnight, and we had to go in pairs. Me and my partner would go. It was very rare that you went by yourself, although sometimes I did have to go by myself. But most of the time it was myself and my partner. We'd never go just by ourselves. And this particular time, actually, let me start here. The night before the incident, I had gone to the school by myself, And I actually didn't check the school. It's okay, I don't work there anymore. I didn't check the school because when I walked in to check one of the doors, there was a snake in the ground. And I swear to God, this snake was standing straight up looking at me, hissing, man. I saw that snake. I turned around, got back in my car, locked the gate and left. And I did not check the school. I was not about to check the school because if there's something in this world that scares me, it's snakes, man. I'm afraid of snakes, okay? So I turned around, I left, So the next day, my partner and I were both going to go check the school. And we were both driving up to the school, and I was telling him about this story. I was talking to him and I was telling him, yeah, dude, I didn't even check the school. Forget that. I drove in there. I saw there was a snake. I said, I'm out of here, man. This thing's going to follow me. So I left. He was laughing, making fun of me or whatever. So we got to the school, right? We get off. There's this one particular portable. If you guys don't know what portable is, it's like a little room that's like outside the school. Like whenever the school gets too filled, they put these little rooms outside and they fit students in there, right? So this particular portable classroom, it was always closed and we would never ever check it. And I worked for that school for about 5 years and we never checked that school, or not that school, but that one particular portable, because it had steel gates on the outside of the doors, so you couldn't get in. It was always closed, so we would never even bother. We wouldn't check it. We just walk right by it and go check the rest of the school. Well, this one particular night, man, we're walking in the school and the gates were open. The doors were closed, but the gates, the steel gates were open, so we kind of both looked at each other and we looked at the room and we're like, man, this is weird. Like, we've never had to check these rooms before. This is going to be the first time we ever do. So it was kind of strange already, right? So we get off, we walk in towards the portable. We're not thinking anything of it. We're just kind of freaked out because they're open and we're just like, we're going to check it and that's it. Close them and then we're done. So we're walking up the stairs to these portables, and my partner, he looks at me and he goes, hey, look, there's your friend. So I look down and there was the snake on the floor, man. I mean, I didn't jump so high ever in my life, man. I jumped, turned around, and I hit it the other way, man. So this guy's laughing his ass off, man. I'm like, yeah, laugh whatever you want, man. Laugh, I don't care. And he goes, dude, it's dead, So he's laughing, and I was like, man, you freaking got me. So I looked down, and yeah, the snake was dead. So he had his laugh, he's laughing, and he's walking towards the door to kind of check. So he checks the first one, it's locked. And as soon as he gets to the next door, as he was going to grab it, I'm looking at him, right? Because he's making fun of me. He's looking back at me and laughing. As he's going to grab the next doorknob to check and see if it's locked, the door swings open, man. I mean, you hear the doorknob, turn, and the door opens. I mean, this guy turns around. He turns pale, man. Starts walk back towards me slowly, looking at the door, because he's like, shit, somebody's in there. He's looking at me and he's telling me, dude, somebody's in the room. And I go, there can't be anybody in there, dude. There's nobody here. The gates were closed. Everybody's gone. He goes, no, there's somebody in there, dude. You saw the doorknob. Did you not see the doorknob, turn? I go, I did, but there can't be anybody in there. He said, man, he's looking at me like I'm doubting him. He's telling me, dude, did you see what I saw? Like, did you see what I saw? I said, yes, of course. I saw what you saw. I was standing right here. I saw what you saw, dude. I saw the doorknob turn, saw the door swing open. He goes, there's somebody in there. And I'm like, there can't be, in my mind, I'm like, there can't be anybody in here because the gates were closed. There's no vehicles around. Everybody has to be gone, right? I mean, this is midnight, 12 o'clock at night. Who the heck is going to be at the school, right? Except for us, but we had to. So, well, let me just tell you like this, guys. If I was ever in a scary movie, any scary movie, I would be the first guy to die. I really would, man, because I hear something and I gotta know what it is. I gotta go check it out. I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna stand there and be like, all right, guys, you know what, let's call the cops. I mean, I heard this and I had to go in and check, guys. So I start walking over there and my partner's, he's begging me to, don't go, dude, don't go. There's somebody in there. Don't go and check. And I'm like, dude, there has to be somebody in there, dude. I heard the doorknob and it swung open. It's like I said, it's so close to the border. You always get people that they're looking for somewhere warm to lie down or, just to get kind of out of the night and there's somewhere to sleep. You never know, right? So it's always kind of dangerous. You don't want to just barge in there because you can always, run into somebody. You never know. So I'm kind of walking over, kind of cautiously. And my partner's like, dude, don't go in there, man. Don't go in there. There's somebody in there, you know. And I'm just like, there isn't, dude. Okay, we're not allowed to to carry handguns just because it's a school, so we're not allowed to carry handguns. So all I have is this really long ass freaking flashlight, man. And it's not even like the small one that's like, what is it, 12 inches or something? Heck no, man. I got this big ass one. I think it's like 20 inches or so, 18 or something like that. It's a long ass one, man. The other security guards used to make fun of me because I used to hang it on my side. And he said, hey, dude, watch out, man. I hope you don't trip over your flashlight. It's so big. And I'm like, dude, I carry this thing because if I'm going to defend myself, I mean, I'm running around all these schools, man. If you find somebody in one of these schools or stealing or something, you don't got a gun, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to hit somebody with this freaking flashlight, man, you know? So, yeah, so I'm walking up the stairs and my partner, you know, he's like begging me not to go. But, you know, like I said, I don't care. I want to know. I have to know. I can't just sit here and not know what's going on. So I walk up the stairs, you know, and I you know, I tell him, you know, kind of flash the light, because the lights are off, you know, these two portables are dark. You can't see nothing, you know, so I'm kind of flashing my light in there and I'm looking around and I can't see nothing. I swing the door open, you know, and I kind of walk in there, you know, I find the light switch, I turn it on, you know, and I'm like, dude, the lights are on, there's nobody in here, you know. We start looking around, walking everywhere, you know, and then we go to the next portable because maybe we said, you know, maybe they're on the other door, and they could, I don't know, somehow got to the next room or something. You know, we opened that door, we checked that room, dude, there's nobody anywhere inside the portables, man. Nobody. We don't even understand how in the world this doorknob turned and opened, man. It was crazy. There was nobody in there. There was no way to explain it. It was crazy. My partner's freaking out. He said, dude, this freaking school is haunted. And to be honest with you, I mean, a lot of people do say that school is haunted. You know, it's the middle of the nowhere. And here's another kicker. Right next to this school, next to it, is an Indian burial ground, man. Indian burial ground. Right next to it, dude. A cemetery that is Indian, and it's so old, man. There's just like a couple. It's right next to the school, and it's also gated next to the school. Like the gate goes around the school, and right around it, there's another section that separates the school gate from the cemetery gate. Like they're right next to each other, and that's an ancient cemetery, Indian cemetery. You know, so I mean, he's scared. He's looking and he's like, man, I'm telling you, this is haunted, and he wants to leave. And I'm like, dude, that stuff does not exist. There has to be some kind of explanation. He said, no, that doorknob turned, man. I swear it turned. And I go, I know it did. I watched it too, but there was nobody in there. We don't know how to explain it. In my opinion, I don't know, man. Some draft came by and blew that door open. I don't know how to explain it myself. But yeah, dude, I mean, it's crazy, you know. It's really crazy. But, you know, things like that happen all the time. We had stuff like that happen to us every night, you know, because we worked there every night. We used to go check all these schools, man. We had people quit in the middle of the night because they swear they saw people inside the other schools. We had two older men that swear they saw two little girls sitting in front of one of these portables in this school, mind you, in this school that we were just checking. And then they both came into the bus barn and they turned in their keys and said, we're done. We don't want to work here no more. We're done. Forget it. And they left. And I was the one who got the keys. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so we had all kinds of stuff happen to us, guys. But yeah, that's my story, man. Somebody opened the door on us. You know, the door swings open. I didn't see anything, but there was nobody in there. So we kind of didn't have an idea of how this happened or how to explain it. But yeah, man, you know, it's crazy. All right, guys, that's my story, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, guys. If you guys like the story, leave me a like, guys. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, once again, guys, please subscribe. Click on that notification bell, guys, so you don't miss a single upload, guys. Thank you guys once again, guys. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you all later. Are they up there or what?
Damn it.
I think he came behind you. I got him.
All right.
There's a guy way on top, Jay, where you're at. There was a guy way at the top. Did he lay? Did he came down because he was up there. Yes. That was a good game. Good game.
I wasn't. We freaking went to a time limit instead of this